What's up everyone, Alessandro here and welcome to this Bitcoin price analysis and of course also altcoin analysis, guys, because right now Bitcoin is falling while the altcoins are pumping like crazy, guys, and this is of course the first sign of the beginning of a major altcoin season. So we're gonna have a look into that, guys, and also we're gonna have a look into this path to altcoin season chart here that is of course public here on TradingView. We're gonna have a look into that, which is of course also very accurate in this situation right now, guys. So make sure to be subscribed on this channel. Check out all links in the video description, especially to the hyped new upcoming altcoins to buy right now, in my opinion, like Wall Street Pepe on Solana, Bitcoin Hyper, Token 6900, and so on. If you need some exchanges like Bybit, Femex, Maxi Global, sign up with my links to get some extra deposit bonuses, of course, as well. And stay tuned here every day, guys. I update you every day what is going on in the crypto space. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to show you my own price analysis and whatever I'm buying here in the crypto space, especially when it comes to new altcoins that are launching, that are very hyped right now. Everything is of course high risk whenever you're investing into new projects, but also high rewards if everything goes well. And currently we have a bunch of new tokens coming out during this altcoin season, guys, so make sure to buckle up with them and be ready for the next big move. And here in the video description, of course, here you're gonna find the complete list of all of those coins. So I'm sharing all my opinions and price analysis. Of course, nothing is financial advice, guys. And here you can see Bitcoin that is falling off the cliffs, guys. It looks like that nothing can stop Bitcoin by falling lower. Of course, we had this breakout out of nowhere here. I think that this was kind of a preview a little bit of what most likely is coming up next for Bitcoin. A nice push to the upside, but until then, of course, we're gonna see more downside, especially if we're gonna retest now this breakout currently at around 108k or 107k. Here we have a lot of support in the 4-hour time frame because the previous resistance trend line turns into new support. So for Bitcoin, I think we're gonna see more downside in the next coming days and weeks, or at least go sideways. And whenever Bitcoin is going down or sideways, and we are seeing also the Bitcoin dominance falling off the cliffs, because as I told you guys, today is Monday, and so far, the Bitcoin dominance is falling off the cliffs. I told you that the big altcoin season will start once we have weekly closes below the 50 weekly moving average, because so far this held as a very strong support during this whole run-up of the Bitcoin dominance. And now for the first time, we are seeing weekly closes below the 50 weekly. And here we are also coming into a massive support at the 100 weekly moving average. So that's why maybe here we're going to have a little bounce. It is possible, guys. That would mean that we're going to see now again Bitcoin most likely pushing towards new all-time highs, and the altcoins later catching up, because what we are seeing right now is of course that the altcoins are catching up with the performance of Bitcoin, especially big caps like Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and some others. They are all pushing nicely, and afterwards, of course, then we're gonna see the altcoin season. And here you can see Ethereum that is still nicely here pushing higher and higher. And also this week we are still above $4,600. We also created a new all-time high, if I'm not wrong, yesterday, slightly here above almost $5,000 have been reached. So crazy gains to be made here on Ethereum, in my opinion. I'm holding Ethereum. I bought Ethereum since like $4,000, and of course also I'm holding a lot of Tron, Solana, and so on. Because if we go over into this chart, guys, you can see that this is exactly the path to the altcoin season. First we see the phase one with Bitcoin pushing higher into new all-time highs and then start to consolidate. Then we have Ethereum in the phase two, that Ethereum is pushing very hard to the upside, and basically we see Bitcoin going sideways or down. Then Ethereum is catching up. Then the large coins like Solana, XRP, and some other large coins also catching up. And at the end, we are in the altcoin season. This is like the end then of the bull run, where we see all those small cap coins and small altcoins out of nowhere pushing thousands of percentages to the upside. This is like the normal phases here into the altcoin season, and this is usually signaling then also the cycle top of the bull run, which in my opinion, time-wise, would be in somewhere in October or November of this year. And I'm expecting next year the bear market to be starting. At least this is time-wise what happened so far. We will see if this time it's different or not, but at least if you are believing in the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin, then the cycle top should be in somewhere this year, and next year then the bear market, of course, where we can accumulate again cheaper cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. Because once Bitcoin is entering into a bear market, of course, also the altcoins will correct sooner or later. And if you want to be subscribed here, guys, and of course I keep you updated every day. Also check out the newest coins that I'm buying up, like Wall Street Paper, Bitcoin Hyper. They are all coming out with low market cap very soon. Token 6900, this one over here, will be launching with a hard cap of 5 millions, which is in my opinion a no-brainer, guys. Of course, Bitcoin Hyper, for example, also is just launching at around 15 millions, if I'm not wrong. This one just broke the 12 millions raised funds here, so this is crazy, guys. I think at 15 millions it should be coming out, or latest at 20 million, something like that. Anyway, also low market cap that is coming out, very hyped right now. It's the biggest pre-market coin out there right now. A lot of people are talking now about this new Bitcoin Hyper. There are many articles out there on Crypto News, on 99 Bitcoins, also here on Coin Central, talking about this new Bitcoin Hyper layer 2 that is built actually on Solana but will be on Bitcoin. So many things are coming up, guys, and I think that during an altcoin season it's of course good also to own some of them. Of course, as always, guys, high risk, but I think during an altcoin season, as I showed you also in this chart, is in front of us, and that's why I think that right now it's of course good to be in altcoins. And yeah, probably Bitcoin will have the next big leg up very soon, maybe in 1 or 2 weeks, also because of the Bitcoin dominance at the 100 weekly moving average. Maybe we're going to have a bounce there, but overall we're going to continue most likely to go down from there on, and therefore I think that it's also good to own now some altcoins like Ethereum, Solana and so on, because great things are happening there as well. And you know my targets already, guys. If not, check out the videos that I published some days and weeks ago about all my price predictions for all coins like Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin and so on. And of course, I'm still on my summer vacation, so I'm saluting you here from the beach of Sicily. And yeah, until then, have a great one, guys. I keep you updated every day, so check out all videos, of course, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.